Hello everyone, welcome to this video where I share the details and give you some insights on my book called Karnav, which is Carrier Navigation and Alchemist. Now, as you can see very clearly, it's available on Amazon, this book, and we also have an associated online assessment tool. So this is a self-help book which has got a practical tool which can be used in conjunction. And as I shared before, how does it go about helping you? So this book is a Google map for your career journey. After all, your career is a 4-decade, 40-year journey after you passed out and you retire out later. Of course, this is also open to entrepreneurs and this can be used by any profession. It's not limited to only the salaried employees. But most of the crowd being what I said, it's basically a Google map for your 4-decade journey. And as with all Google maps, these are the 6 steps which you need to decide. First is where you are today, then where do you want to go? You have to decide which vehicle you're going to use. You have to choose a route amongst the routes which are thrown up once you feed the first 2 data. And then as you go, as you navigate, you'll keep seeing the decision, the direction indicators, and you have to decide which way to turn. Do you want to follow the map blindly or would you like to take your own decisions? If this is the map, what does this book really talk of? If you see very closely all these 5 steps, the biggest decision which you have to take is actually the destination because it's a fairly open-ended choice. While rest all are more like a multiple choice questions, you're given some option, you have to choose. So the first thing to be decided is the destination. This is how the dashboard after you do the assessment will look like. The science behind each of this is explained in the book. I'm actually sharing the destination part in this video. Yeah. So the destination, how do I decide? We are just saying, where do you want to reach in your career after 40 years? That's a long time off. How can I decide at the age of 20, 22, or these days we even start planning from your as long as you hit your 15 years? How do I decide where do I want to reach? But then you'll agree with me that you should at least have a vague idea. Imagine you are on a long drive and you just started out at the time of dusk and you're going on a 2-day journey or an 18-hour journey to some distance place. You have a vague idea, you have a name of the place. But as you travel, you can barely see 100 meters ahead. The career journey is very similar. You have clear view of what is short term available. Maybe the next 6 months, 4 hours, or maybe 1 week. But you're talking about 40 decade, 4 decade, 40-year journey. So how does one go about it? The interesting part is in the destination. Since destination looks to be very humongous and a huge thing, the book, and we have used a model where we just basically say your success or your destination can be measured on 3 axes, and you have to choose which of this axis you're actually going to decide on. One axis is, of course, money. We all know that I want to do something so that I earn a lot of money. Or it could be something like knowledge, where I get a lot of knowledge and I use it. The third is, of course, I've got a large team reporting to me and I'm getting a lot of work done. It could be one of the three. Obviously, any job entails all the three. But still, what I really derive pleasure is one of these three. So, this book, once you read the science behind all this, you can actually, you can do an assessment which is not more than 1.5 hours, and you get to know as of now what your destination looks to be. What is that you should pursue as a destination? What is that destination you feed in into your Google map? Amazing, right? Normally we get to hear what? Normally we get to hear what to do. Normally we get to hear how to go about having a great career. But here it is telling you what is your destination and why you should take that destination. Let's move on. So, as I told you, destination is the first thing to be set because this is a must do activity. You can't set out on a journey without knowing the destination. Even if it's an adventure trip, you have to feed a destination. So, you must actually be a must do activity. And imagine, as I told you, this is a decision to be taken, and it's a very personal decision. No one can actually help you. People can help you identify what's your destination. But sadly, in today's world, we get carried away by what most people are doing, or we carried away by some great icons we hear in the public domain, or maybe in your own family, you believe that there are successful people and you would like to be like them. But people don't realize that why he is on that path, his destination may not be what you think his destination is. There could be a man who's earning a lot of money. He's a great cultural icon. He's learning a lot of money. But what makes him really enjoy is how he entertains the crowd in front. He enjoys doing that. Money is a thing which happens to him. He would be really happy even if he earned less money. Now imagine you take him as a role model and go ahead doing what he's doing because you believe what he got, money, is why he's after. So, what is your destination is a purely personal choice. So, never complain when things are not going as per you. 10 years down the road, when you're on your journey and you feel that I am not in the right direction, there's nothing to complain. We also get our destinations wrong. We can always set it right. We can recorrect it. We can recalibrate it. Okay. So, yeah, once again, let me reinforce. It's a decision to be taken. Okay. I mean, I've been using the word destination. What is a destination actually? We keep on talking of destinations, as I told you, most of the time, it's about what to do based on the degree I've got, or how to go about doing it. What is the smartest way to grow in my life? How to reach something great, some great place. That's the whole idea we have. But destination is something much more than that. What should be a destination? I put it in green. The destination should be a place where once you reach there, you are fulfilled. You just feel chill. You just realize that, wow, I'm talking about after 4 decades. But as you're going after the first 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, you do get a vague idea. And that's why this assessment must be done ideally every 5 years, just to check whether are you on the right track. Now, fulfilled and fulfillment is typically for what you gave. It's never for what you got. You're fulfilled because what you know, what you're skilled at, as you're told, what you're skilled at, the organization is using it, everyone is appreciating what you're giving to the organization. And in the process, you're learning a lot of things to do. And you're enjoying doing it. You get the joy much before the outcome. You're already enjoying what you're doing it. This is what your destination should be. If you do a right selection, you are there. Green. But typically we normally understand as destination as where I'm thrilled, I'm happy. It's an external measure. Obviously, when I get more than what I've given, the typical language used, where I've either got the money or whatever it is, whatever you're looking for, you got more than that, you're happy. We can't use the word fulfilled because you could be just lucky that you're in the right place and you got what you're looking for. But it was only outcome led. It's only not the journey, it's how you reached where you wanted to reach. While destination is about actually being happy on the journey along and really enjoying what you're doing and obviously also getting the outcome. But then imagine you're doing some job which you don't like, but you happen to be good at it, keeping on learning, and you reach your destination, you're relieved you reached there. So let's understand the right side is how you come across to people from externally. You look successful, but you're happy because of what you got. While here, you're thrilled, you're just enjoying what you're doing, and you're fulfilled because of what you give. You will agree with me that the left side will ensure the right side. May not be the same level, but you agree with me that should what I give be more than what I got? You'll agree with me that in marketing there is something called as a cost and there's something called as a value added. You are a cost to your organization and the value you add is much more. So obviously what you give to the organization must be significantly more than what you get from it. But sadly we talk upside down. We want to get more than what I give. Are you not going to make your organization less profitable? I know it's counterintuitive, but please think about it. So careers are not meant to be making money somehow. I've been using the word money, but is it all money? Actually, no. Destinations can be twofold. It can be actually be threefold, not even twofold, threefold. I can have three currencies with which I do the exchange. First currency is money, of course, which is the most easiest, most objective, easily comparable. You can be a lawyer, or you can be a technician, or you can be a top notch executive. Money is something which you can compare across professions and hence used normally. Second is power. How big a team you have, how many people you are influencing, both directly or indirectly, how big and how many people know you exist. That's the second power. Third is knowledge, where it's all soft power and where you're actually contributing, without which the company doesn't make a progress. You have to decide which of the three is primary. Which of the three is where your organization is using you, you're enjoying giving it. This is a very deeply personal experience. It is independent of what is your qualification, it's independent of the industry you work on, it's independent of the specific organization, it's independent of your starting level. It's a deeply personal choice. So let's understand how to decide it. My next video will show you how to decide which of the three should be the real selection. All the best. Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing you next.